Так, всем здравствуйте. На чем мы вчера остановились? Побочки. Да, побочки выполнены. Так, это где? Здесь церковь.
My lady, you've been so patient. Is there something I can get for you?
Oh no, I'm quite...
Not much room in the barracks, but there's nowhere I'd rather be.
I think I found something of yours.
I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
Далее, окей. Дальше пойдем отдавать. Так, что у нас есть? Локон. Все это. Все-таки разбойник. Долгий путь домой. Окей. Что, наверное, сделаем сейчас? Отдадим все побочки. Сходим к Мирану. Там посмотрим.
Had a good home once. Lost it all.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since Mirren hired me for that Red Iron job. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
Не сомневаюсь.
It's a risk, but if we succeed, it'll be worth it.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? The Red Iron's been scarce, and business has been a little slow. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
Можно сделать предмет, но я не буду пока что делать. Потому что деньги нужны.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric.
I
Have you
believe you
penned
lost
some
this.
warnings for the lawless?
I thought this was last
Who's that for?
Like so
Most
many other
criminals,
things.
big readers.
My gratitude.
Seems like pacifying the nobles. Well, how about a giant?
Walk in peace.
These dogs are run tighter than the ship.
Something of yours, Sarah.
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
Так, ну и пойдем. Не закончил дела.
Elf this and elf that. I'll elf your mother.
Ой, почти.
Well, if it ain't my favorite new citizen. What are you doing here?
A good question.
Did you finally figure out being free and poor in Kirkwall ain't worth a rat's spit?
Я получил твое письмо.
You had an offer for me.
You mean you're not too good for my kind of work? Because the blokes I hired after you couldn't find their arse with both hands. I sent them to take out Lord Harriman while he was preparing his cargo for shipping. Nighttime, docks, simple. Never came back.
Чего ты хочешь от меня?
I haven't heard a job in this yet.
The job's the same. Kill Harriman, but there'll be a bonus if you find my men alive.
Расскажи мне о моей мишени.
Who's Lord Harriman?
I don't know the who, but the what is old and rich. Rumor says he's a savvy one. His daughters give him marriage ties to half the city.
Я могу тебе помочь.
I'm sure I can finish what they started.
They were supposed to ambush him at the docks. That'd be the best place to start looking. And remember, Harriman dead, my lad Gustav alive. Other way around, then you don't get paid.
The alienage is dirty, crowded, and full of awful elven diseases. Walk in peace.
You're Ferelden, aren't you?
Hurt him, but leave him alive. We'll find out who sent their evil right, one way or another. A little help here! A little help here! Help me with this one!
I stand for all of us.
Go down! I need help, please!
Well, next.
Hawk, I've seen you with Mirren before. Did he send you to get me? Harriman's guards killed all my men. I thought I gave them the slip, but they found me. You tell Mirren I never turned on him.
Я ему скажу.
You were very dedicated.
We did it just like we trained. Followed it at a distance, waited for nightfall. His rear guard saw us coming. They fell on us from all sides.
Which any professional would have expected.
That's him. That's Lord Harriman.
Most of my enemies would not stoop this low. Are you working for Conrad Tooley? Perhaps Lady Reinhardt?
Зачем вас убивать?
What have you done that so many people want you dead?
You sound Ferelden.
Many in the city are.
So you should know I'm the one who convinced the Viscount to send aid to Denerim. Many of my fellow noblemen resent that. They want me dead before he sends the money, so they can reclaim it for Kirkwall. Will you kill me for this?
Денег не получу. А он сказал, что мне деньги заплатят. Ну и мы не знаем, как бы. Не, ну он попросил помощи, по сути. Да не, тебе конец.
My sons will learn who sent you. My death will not go unavenged.
Sorry. It's not personal.
Nice. Какой язык ножик пятишь?
I'd have figured a soft noble like that would go down begging. That was damn gutsy. I'll tell Mirren to look out for his heirs.
Just waiting on a good ship and I'm back on the waves.
Опять нападут, ладно.
Lord Harriman is dead.
Yes, yes. Gustav raved about your bravery already. Here's the bounty. And a little extra for Gustav, for what that's worth. If you're up for more of this sort of work, let me know. I could make some arrangements.
Не, я таким делом больше не занимаюсь. Это было последнее. Так, возвращение к работе. Ну пойдем. Поищем. Так, а я хлам продавал. А, да. Остается, блядь, я потом их разберу.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Теперь шахта не опасна.
I killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
Я смогу защитить
I
вас.
own half the mine now. I'll keep it safe.
Really? Oh, be nice to work for one of our own. If you don't give us a fair shake, who would? Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
Так, ну пойдем тогда это, ну, отнесем. Все-таки отнесем скалу.
Wonder if it's time for a drink.
Там птички можно взять.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
Кто такие талийцы?
Who are you people?
We are the last of the Elven.
Keep that in mind, Hawk. Elves you see elsewhere, figments of your imagination.
They have given up their identity to live among Shemlin. They're Elven no more.
Ей не нужны неприятности.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Marathari. I was told to bring you this amulet.
Andaran Atishan, travelers. Indeed, I am Keeper Marathari. Let me look at you. There's truth in your face. A rare thing in a human. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Для чего нужен этот амулет?
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child. Made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
Я всегда исполняю свои обещания.
This amulet's owner rescued my family from the Blight. In return, I agreed to bring it to you.
I honor you for coming to me. But I'm afraid your part in this is not done yet. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Кого ты сюда посылаешь?
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Merrill would have taken my place as keeper. But she has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
Как пожелаете.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Merrill waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
This mountain is cursed, I swear. 3 days in a row I've shot at and missed deer.
Maybe it's not the mountain. Maybe it's just you that's cursed, my love.
You always know just what to say to put my mind at ease.
Shemlin. Wonderful. Make your business here.
Тихо купить.
Quick. Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Зачем тебе уходить из клана?
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
Приятно познакомиться.
My name is Hawk. Glad to make your acquaintance, Merrill.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Везде есть свои плюсы.
I've lived in Kirkwall for a year now. It's a good place to get a fresh start.
Really? I hope you're right. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
Расскажи мне про этот ритуал.
What do we have to do with the amulet?
It's a funeral of sorts. I'll perform it when we get to the mountaintop. Getting there is the tricky part. Our hunters haven't been able to reach the summit. Dark things are about.
Ты знаешь, что мне надо сделать?
I take it you've been expecting me to bring this amulet for some time.
The Keeper brought us here to wait for you. I don't know much more than that. I do know that you have Asher Bellinar's amulet. And we must bring it to the altar on the mountaintop. Nothing more.
Я готов идти.
Let's get this over with.
I deny
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
А как же демоны?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
А как же храмовники?
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving. And no one minds having to pick up and move over and over just to protect a few of you.
Why would they mind? Once we've picked over a hunting ground, there's no reason to stay.
But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
Разве тебе не грозит опасность?
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know. But if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone. In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
Спасибо за помощь.
I'm glad you decided to pitch in back there.
Oh! Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't sure I'd be much good. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
Now you fall!
When's the fighting? Yaka's starting to get bored!
Let's finish this! May Andraste guide you!
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
В чем дело?
What's going on here, Meryl?
Nothing. Just ignorance. We should go.
A landslide blocked the path. There's a cave that should take us to the other side.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
Все хорошо.
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
more!
Get back!
Do this! Line them up for me. I'll take them down.
How about you?
Piece of cake.
Order
Everyone
will
all right?
rule!
I can open the way forward. One moment.
I felt the veil shift. You called something here. Are you insane?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
The barrier is gone, certainly.
Surely there was a safer way.
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Потом прокачаем.
Let's finish this!
Don't worry, I'll help!
Somebody
I suffer no threat!
line them up for me. I'll take them down.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
телосложение качаем. Сила воли, разрезать.
Aharen amalana salen. Emma ira au bella zaviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usenera narivas.
And here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
Мы же договаривались.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Кто такая Morrigan?
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Почему ты не пришла сама?
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
И что теперь?
You have plans, I take it?
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Что ты хочешь сказать?
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelana.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Прикольненько. Так, а там что?
I don't like the looks of this. That should do it. All set. Ah!
this train for the next.
Go down!
You go through me before anyone else.
When's the fight? Get back! The odds are starting to get full.
Make us fix you! It is their bad luck we're so skilled.
Так, а что там вообще такое? Как-то я иду, все. А, вон конец. Не могу пройти. Матом, значит, можно. Ладно. Ближе к барьеру. Окей, сейчас.
Make it defend. You go through me before anyone else.
Somebody order a shot in the face?
Nicely done.
Ну, все равно ничего не нравится. Что за рука растет? Вот так вот сделать.
Nasarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
Ты не одна.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Да.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
Не, ну пока я не буду взять, пока бы это не...
Good to see you again. Your wife is over her sickness, I hope. The worst is over. I pray she'll get better soon. I've missed too much work already.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the Circle willingly, but it's the only place.
Madam, we'll do our best to find your son. I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can we help this woman? This could be Mother.
Я могу помочь.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Расскажи мне про кошмар.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turn to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Где Фенриэль сейчас?
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Чего лучше начать?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
Какой он этот Траск?
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
Расскажи мне о Винченто.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
Отправляюсь прямо сейчас.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
Magic can be a fearful gift. Your son deserves the best aid learning how to manage it.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Good to see you again. The boys and I are going
Что,
for
пора
drinks.
кодекс читать. Блин, типа, надо бы и знания когда-нибудь почитать. Ну их так, ну... Тем более места каждый раз. Надо, короче, это замутить, короче, стрим. И прочитать, короче, начать сознание читать. Да и персонажей почитать. Заметки. Искусство войны не так. Не, вот, короче, надо знания, персонажи, письма и заметки. Не, письма, заметки. Знания, персонажи и заметки надо почитать. Сейчас пока это. Андерфейлс — это страна, которая поражает воображением, полным отсутствием умеренности. Это наиболее пустынное место в мире, ибо два мора оставили после себя безграничные пустые просторы. До того степени безжизненны, что даже трупы здесь разлагаются. Ни насекомые, ни черви не водятся в этих местах. Эта страна переполнена чудесами. Стоит упомянуть мир Дейн с вырезанным на его поверхности гигантским изображением нашей госпожи, которая, протянув к нам руки, сияет неугасимым пламенем, а также крепость Вейхаупт, белокаменные стены которой возвышаются над окружающими пустынными равнинами. Да и сами андерцы как будто обожают крайности. Здесь обитают самые фанатичные жрецы и самые опасные для врага солдаты, а народ местный невероятно беден, однако же вызывает страх у всего мира. Убогий эльфинаж ютится в Нижнем городе. Здесь, как и в большинстве других эльфинажей Тедеса, эльфы теснятся в крохотных ветхих жилищах, надежно отгороженных от людской части населения. Кирковский эльфинаж еще больше отвешен, нежели другие части города. Однако же эльфы прилагают усилия, дабы он выглядел прилично и приглядно и чисто. Венадаль, народное древо, растущее посреди эльфинажа, представляет собой символ физической славы и культурного единства. За ним весьма бережно ухаживает. Трудно сказать, что вышли бы эльфы за пределы эльфинажа, если бы им было дозволено селиться среди людей. Может, сами они в этом и не признаются, однако многие считают, что жить среди своих соплеменников куда лучше, чем среди людей, как бы невозможно казалась жизнь в гетто. К северу Кирквал защищен горами, самая высокая из которых Расколотая. У этой горы нехорошая репутация. Согласно легенде, здесь произошла последняя битва старой империи Тедес с древних империй эльфов, погибшие вместе с Арлатаном. Обе стороны навели много ужаса на этот мир, а существа Сини и по сей день обитают на здешних высотах, не зная, что война, на которую они призвали, давно уже окончена. В вольной марке существует легенда, что благословенная Андрастя, прибыв в Кирквал со своими армиями, уединилась на склоне Расколотой горы и прибыла там 3 дня. Когда же она вернулась, то плакала, будто ее сердце было разбито. Я прошел в Кирквале 2 месяца и, несмотря на усилия, так и не нашел проводника, который готов отвезти меня на гору. Всем спасибо, до свидания.